I swear to Jesus Christ, y'all are not getting this video unless I've seen a comment asking. Well, I'll say two comments. One asking if I use TriggerBot, and the second comment asking how to get better and saying the how to improve video sounds good. So I'm going to get into a tutorial. One, please subscribe, like, do all of that. As I'm sick right now, and I'm putting in, my sick time to record videos, which is actually nobody asked me to do, but it's something, for the greater good, seeing that people still aim at the ground when they're pre-aiming. So, yeah, I'm gonna get into oh my god, I'm gonna get into the tutorial, and yeah, let's do it. Yo, okay, I'm going to be going over tips to improve in counter blocks, as you see from the title. So my first tip is crosshair placement. Say you're peeking from a corner and then you just randomly die because your crosshair was on the ground and then the person's head was up. So what you need to do is just aim at head level. A good way to do that is when you're just tracing your enemies and you're just checking their head, and then when y'all at like a place that you want to aim at that level, then you already have the head level, so you basically don't have to move your crosshair up or down. The second thing I'm going to be going over is your crosshair itself. You don't need, because I do it sometimes, but it's cool to have a personalized crosshair that helps you see, for all the stuff you need to do. So my third thing is angle holding. Now, I'm not going to reveal until number 10 of how I hold my angles, but holding angles is easy. But if you have a low hertz monitor, say 60 hertz or 60 fps, barely hitting 60 fps, don't hold an angle. You will want to leave that angle holding to somebody with a 240 hertz monitor or 120, or constantly getting more fps in general. 4, I'm gonna go over calm aim. Calm aim, that's a whole video in itself. Basically, take your time before shooting. Make sure that your crosshair is actually on people. In some of my videos, I don't even I just wait and track heads. So, make sure you're calm with it. You don't want to overflick. Number 5 is finding your sensitivity with aim labs. What you could do is use their sensitivity analyzer and then go to your settings once you're done, and then go to your game, and then it should say aim labs. Just switch that over to Roblox, and then under the Roblox, go to counter blocks. My 7th tip is movement. So when you move, you got to make sure you're unpredictable. You can't just be walking in a straight line, trying to get headshotted. You can't just walk out trying to get headshotted when you're coming from a rush point. Maybe like when you're rushing to, I think it's A or B on dust map. When you're rushing, bro, you don't want to have bad movement. That's why I say you should go over wait, I messed it up. That's why you should start, adjusting to counter strafing. Counter strafing is a technique of spread control, and when you walk one way, you want to hold your if you're holding your D key to stop, you want to press A, and when you're holding your A key to stop, you want to press D. Another thing is crouching. You can crouch, but I don't like, I crouch all the time, it's a habit. But once you counter strafe, crouching is inevitable. Because counter strafing and crouching is the same thing. But if you know how to counter strafe more than you know how to crouch, then bro, you're gonna be, when I say movement, you're gonna have the best movement out because you're unpredictable. I'm going to be going over my settings. So for my settings, I use 0.18 in Roblox and 800 DPI, as I might have to put on the screen. But yeah, I use 1600 DPI. I'm sorry. I use 1600 DPI and 0.18. And I will be showing you guys my macros for my mouse. I just have a B-hop and a knife, you know, a knife. It switches to my knife whenever I will click the button, and B-hop I'll be putting on the settings right now. Yeah, I use a 1920 to 1080. Sometimes I use 200 to 2560 and 1440 for, you know, my regular just going out to play games, because that's my computer's, my monitor's native settings. The big reveal I have is the trigger bot. It's easy to use. Basically, to explain it, I'm going to say it analyzes the pixels on your screen. I don't know if you probably heard of it because Valorant users use it. It analyzes your screen to see if your pixel changes while you're holding angles. So you can, the only limits to it is smoke, flashes, and where you're moving, and like where you're aiming at water. But if you're holding an angle, like if you're in the tower holding the angle with the door that T comes through, then man, you're easy. Hold that with the off, I swear you're gonna be the best. And that's all. If you have anything that you want me to go over, leave it in this comment section. I promise I'm gonna read it. I always read it. But yeah, have a good day.